Hello, everyone, and welcome
I
to
don't
the
know.
Mega Post, where we talk about, Megaton news,
Podcast.
video games, anime, and more. I'm
Me
with my
dying in Persona
co-host.
1.
Just say something,
With me,
co-host.
I'm saying I died in Persona 1. Swear to God, if I fucking die and lose all my progress again,
He's
I,
having so much fun. But in today's video, speaking of
I'm
Persona 1,
having fun with the topic of today's video.
we're going to be talking about the Funimation of butchering, but for
Funimation
video
port.
games. Yeah, the Funimation port of Persona 1,
The
botched.
fun port.
Yeah,
The best and definitive version of the game that you should play.
the one that
Don't play that trashy PSP remake. No, it's
yeah,
garbage.
just who needs the PSP
They
remake?
whitewashed my boy Mark.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
For
also a very cheap game. Look it up.
look it up. Go on eBay and just type in Revelations Persona, and you can just feel your wallet
You
staying
can
heavy.
feel the money. Yeah, you can feel the seller giving you money. People, you can look at the listing and you'll receive the game
It's
and a
like
$15
you look at
in
it,
the
and
mail.
it's a total price range of -$15.
Like
They
it's a
give,
fucking sweet deal.
uh, but as you can
Spirits of the
probably tell
cursed.
that we're calling it an awful fucking port because it's an awful fucking port.
Because
Because
it's terrible.
they changed
Like all the bits.
every single bit of it. The characters, the protagonist, he got a lighter skin tone. They made his hair short and gave it, changed to brown. They removed any his earring. Maki, her hair changed to like a
God damn
lighter
it.
brown, and her name's Mary now. Uh, Mark is still Mark, but as you'll see, Mark is black, and
Yeah,
then
they
they
they blackwashed him.
exactly. Nanjo, lighter skin tone, hair was changed to light brown. Brown was like not changed at all, like design wise. Or I think it's not that much changed. But the only thing that has changed is his name from Brown to Brad. So
Um,
a very Brad
they changed one
move.
of them's name to Chris.
Yeah, we'll get Reiji.
Reggie's
They
Chris now.
it's Chris, but I could not find an image for uh what made him change. But I think they just kept the same portrait and just named him
They
Chris.
just wanted him
They
to be
just said
called
fuck
Chris.
it. I bet they saved him for last and just said fuck it. ISA, which is the gal like character who's like a bit of a bitch, but
Oh,
they
guilty as.
just changed her name to Alana. Eriko was changed to Ellen, hair changed to blonde, her skin was lightened. Yukino is the only thing that changed was her name to Yuki. As you can see, these are such fun names that it's
They when they changed Maki's name, they kind of messed up the play on words because the two little girls,
yeah
their names are
from
supposed to be.
uh, Aki and Mai because you know Ma Maki, but I'm just saying. They
It's the
they if you
fucking
think
clever little boy.
if you think that's the only thing that has changed, you're wrong. Uh, they changed skills, items, enemies, bosses, anything dealing with mythology, religion, uh, any other type of individual works that referenced anything gone.
Just
It,
they it's it's
it's
botched. It's
real
bad.
bodge.
It's not.
It is bad because uh,
I actually want
because
to play through it because it just I just want to.
now here's a bit of a little spoiler. One of the bosses you fight, Nyarlathotep, it's kind of important for
Narcolepsy.
yeah, kind of important to know that it's that name because in Persona 2 it's like the main villain. Spoilers, sorry, not sorry. Uh, and
How could
they
you?
they changed it
How
to, I
could you spoil
think,
a decade-year-old game?
yeah, they changed it to like Menace or something like that. It was pretty fucking stupid. Uh,
They made it Dennis the Menace.
Content was reduced to a extreme amount, like the Snow Queen quest that everyone, well,
That
not
everyone
everyone.
loves.
I mean, I don't love it because it seems like it's more like a challenge mode than an actual like second route in the game.
Proper.
Yeah, I mean it's proper. Don't get me wrong, but it's more of a challenge route. I'll play it one day, but they
I'll get to it
basically
eventually later.
they did. I guess they were running out of time for uh, translating the game, and they decided to just axe the second half of the game. But you can
Yeah,
still
it was more
access
like the
it.
holiday season. They're just like, fuck it, we gotta get this game out on the market now.
Like every other AAA studio. But yeah, the thing is, you can still access it. But
But it's all
since
garbled.
since when they translated it, they actually just got rid of the Japanese script. So
It,
you
it's
can you
nothing. You
cannot
can't.
read it. It's impossible to read because it's not in Japanese or English. It's just a mess of words. You know,
Just a mess of text that makes no sense to nobody.
Japanese
Well, is it
also.
proper? Like, can you still like? Can you complete the game?
I think you can. Don't quote me on that. I think you can.
Like the full game is still there. It's just unreadable because they took away the shit.
The script, yes, I think that's the case. I think you can't read it, but
Well,
they.
first to beat it, you'd still have to beat the. You first have to beat Persona One Revelations.
Well, I mean, you can actually just. The second route is actually completable by like investigating the school. If you investigate the school, you get to learn about a evil mask, and then when you go and find the evil mask in the gymnasium, then it starts the quest, and then basically starts the Snow Queen quest. The main quest or the quest the game kind of directs you to is Savick, or the evil bad guy
Oh, so I
company.
could
If you
if
really
I'd known
wanted to,
about
you
it,
could. Yeah, exactly. But
start with them.
it's so out of the way. Like I don't think you either are one of the JRPG purists that talk to every NPC, or you look it up. Those are the two options you have.
Uh,
So it's
I
not
thought it
like,
was one of those new game plus
no,
things.
it's
Like
not
you
a new
had to.
game plus.
Oh,
It'd
okay,
be pretty cool if it was new game plus because at least it makes sense
at
why
least that would
it's
make
such a
sense. So hard.
exactly. Uh, but
Okay, I didn't know that.
when they brought over the game, they made it easy uh,
6 minute
for us
video game
Americans.
takes.
They reduced enemy encounter, and if anyone who played Persona 1 knows that there's a shit ton of enemy encounters.
Yeah,
Like,
take two goddamn. In some places, just
imagine
terrible.
just going outside and you get jumped. That's
Imagine every
exactly the.
time you went to your car, like birds just fucking attacked you.
And you're gonna have like one guy in the comments says, "Hi, fuck those crows. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna mess them up. I will show them what." He got attacked by bloodborne crows, and those are just annoyances. Uh,
I have 4 million yen, just to tell you.
yeah. Speaking of 4 million yen, I'm glad you're thinking ahead here by playing Persona 1. Uh,
I'm
uh,
currently grinding in the background while we're talking because fuck Persona. What? I really like. This is a good game, but Christ, this is the worst game I've ever played. I hate SMT. I hate Persona. I want to. Fuck.
it's great, but the money, they did not change it. So they gave you more XP for the less battles, but they did not give you more money for it. So if you had to grind for money, you grinded for money.
You grinded for that shit.
Yeah, you made a living. You were robbing banks at the West Nile of
Electric nuclear gravy and black.
of
I
Mikage
meant to
show.
read. I read Gravity is gravy.
It's fine.
Yeah,
That's
hit the
dyslexia.
enemy with gravy.
Honestly, that would be pretty funny. Someone should make a mod and just people. There should be more modders for fucking old school JRPGs because that'd be pretty fun. Uh, but I've just thought about just two things for the reason why the game was so botched on release and why it
They removed
is
all traces of like Japanese culture
in
from this
Mythos. It's not
Japanese
just
role
Japanese,
playing game.
not just from Japanese culture. They just removed every culture, like literally every fucking culture. And they also removed like H.P. Lovecraft stuff that was referenced in the game. They just kind of removed that too. So it's not like they just had
Did
like a
they?
hate, but yeah, it's not like they just said fuck, they don't deserve Japanese culture or like they wouldn't understand it. They just took away everything. Now the two reasons is either the Japanese thought we were fucking retarded and like we couldn't like handle uh
They're not wrong.
yeah, they not wrong, but they said, they nuked us before, so we're gonna fuck them over by forcing them on easy mode and get them addicted to fucking porn.
Well,
It,
normally, like it was the opposite with when they brought games over in the West. Like normally they'd make them harder. Like
yes,
that's what they did, and they normally make games harder to get you to play them longer. Like that's
yeah,
just a lazy way to.
yeah, coin stealers. Yeah, I know, like the arcades. But for some reason, I guess they just made them easy. As soon as they got to home console, I guess they just said, "I will make it easier so people would buy it and like
Them
continue
dum
buying our
dums don't know what
products."
they're doing.
Yeah. Or second reason why they decided to change everything is because us, American culture has not been the kindest to foreign ideas.
The Japanese.
It could be because they didn't want to risk uh, Karen moms and saying, look at this, look at this, this is a Buddhist whatever.
Look at this
Uh,
net that I just found. When I say go, be ready to throw. You
yeah,
know how
and
they
it's like
are.
I don't want to teach
Throw
my
it on
kids
him, not
that.
me.
Mm-hmm. And there was, I don't know, it's just kind of stupid, and I'm kind of
I
glad that we
really
kind of
actually want to get a copy of Persona 1 Revelations. I want
yeah.
to
But
play it
first
on
you
the
gotta
CRTV I got.
yeah,
Just
but you
because
gotta
I
fucking
just want to see how
fork
nice it looks.
gotta fucking fork up like at least $300, or if you're insane, 1,500. Those are real
Look, my dude,
prices. If you think
mod
I'm lying,
disking.
it's on the screen.
It's bold of you to assume I'd pay for it.
Shit, fuck it at this point. If it's old, it's it's fine in my book.
All right. See, we'll talk about that later in another
Video. That's we're
another
also going to
another
record
video
tonight because we're insane and think we could.
because we've done months without content and because we're waiting on me to complete Persona 1 because I stuck grinding because I have
It's
to fucking work 6 days a goddamn week.
that that's fun, but we're getting close to the 15-minute mark, and I just wanted to say I'm glad that we're not funimating and like funimating. Like that's not a good word. Funimation.
Funimation.
You know what I mean. We're not
Oh,
changing
did you
fucking
did you
shit
tell
on
the
purpose. What?
yeah. Did you tell the like what they renamed the skills to? And I know you said they renamed them, but
I know
how
they renamed it,
Augie
but
is just
you'll
Augie is fire. It's
oh yeah, they
fire,
just
chill, force, wind, death, and holy.
yeah. I mean, it's the most. I mean, they're not wrong. I mean, I guess so. Instead of like,
Just
it's not
flash an
wrong, but
image
it's
up of that,
just
like right
yeah.
here.
I will.
Flash an image of
That's
like
what
the
they're gonna
name
see.
changes.
Hmm. But basically, don't butcher localizations like this. You got to be a little bit more creative, like Funimation, and change one line, and then when people catch on to it, you're fucked. But
Reference Gamergate.
Gamergate, yeah. As you know, there's a gate where there's a gamer outside, but this is just within
You don't
Mega
like? Do you know?
Post.
Do you know what Gamergate is? Like
I
legit?
know what it is, but I just
Okay, I was, did you?
I'm trying to
You
conclude the video, Aaron. Please let me in. I
keep it
want to
going.
leave.
No, we're
No.
nah, man. I'm gonna read to you the
Uh,
official Vanguard Bandit strategy guide,
anyway, this has been
word
the
for
Mega
word.
Post. This has been the Mega Post.
Um,
See you guys next time in the next video. Goodbye.
see you in like 10 minutes.